Hello guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Every day, it's something else. You know, it was like yesterday evening we heard Brandon Knight was getting knee surgery. Our offensive line, I want you to think about this. Our offensive line right now averages the age of 22 years of age. 22. You got babes in the woods, guys that are still wet behind the ears. I think experience-wise, combined, all of these guys have the equivalent of 4 years experience to combine together. That's what we have going against the Washington football team tomorrow. Excuse me. Sunday. Zach Martin, concussion protocol. He's not going to be playing. All of our offensive line starters are done. The only people who have stayed healthy are our wide receivers. We knew this, going into today. We got that. So, okay, we cool. Now we have a new person on the injury report because, of course, when you take somebody out and they get surgery and all that, and they're off the injury report right there, so to speak, you got to get somebody else to fill the space. And what we're hearing is one of the few bright spots this year of players that we brought in that aren't CeeDee Lamb or Diggs is Aldon Smith. Aldon Smith is on the injury report with a hurt neck. We don't know how. We don't know how bad it is. All we know is injured neck on the injury report, did not practice. Today's Wednesday, first practice of the week. Yeah, there's that. There's that. And of course, we have the whole situation here where we've got Zeke Elliott fumbling the football. We've got players injured all over the place. We have new coaches and apparently some players that don't like them, don't think that they're the guys, that think that they're unprepared, and they're talking to the media. This is not the first time ever any players have thought that the coach was an ass or didn't know what he was doing or I'm smarter than him. But when you start going out into the public, that's where it's a problem. For example, it's kind of like at your job, you got a problem with your boss. And what you do is you go on Instagram and say, you know what? This guy's an idiot. He don't know what the hell he's doing. I do all the work in here. He takes all the damn credit. The reason why we go on bankrupt is because this fool is an idiot. That's what it's like. And somehow, guess what? Your boss sees this. He hears it. It's not a good look. When they figure out who that is, yeah. I haven't heard them yet, the players yet, call for a players-only meeting. That is usually, when they call a players-only meeting, the season's done. But what Mike McCarthy needs to do is tomorrow or whenever, well, he doesn't have to do it, but my suggestion would be is get everybody together in a room, no Jerry or anything like that, coaches and players, and say, listen, let's work this out. I want to hear your grievances with no repercussions. We're going to be constructive. If there's things that you don't like, tell me what it is. If there are things that you have better ideas on, Tell me what it is. Let's talk this between us and see if we can fix this. Because you talking to Jane Slater is out to get clicks. She's out to sell media. She can't fix the problem. She's got no control over that. I can't fix the problem. I'm just talking about it and making us look bad. If anything, telling Jane Slater now has everybody looking around the locker room and saying, who did that? What's going on? What's up? And now we lose focus on what is important, which is learning a game plan and winning a damn game. My wife is needing some pictures of past United Way players and stuff, between the relationship of the NFL and United Way and stuff. And I started going through some pictures and stuff because I've been fortunate enough to take a bunch of pictures and things. And I came across a video that I took the last day in Miami. It's unbelievable. In fact, it was just a couple hours before I was supposed to get on the plane to come back. And the weather was incredible. It was like 75 degrees. And I said, look, we got an hour left. I want to go touch the sand on the beach before we go. And I look at this picture. My hair was actually really short. That might have been the last time I had a haircut. I didn't see quite as much gray. And I was on the beach and I was pointing over there. I was like, that's where the NFL had the commissioner's party and they were taking the tent down and everything was disappearing from the Super Bowl and Miami was going back to being Miami. And it was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to leave. This is really nice. And I don't know if in my mind that I knew that the world was about to change, but it's crazy because does this feel like we're in some kind of a drama movie? Like this is Hunger Games you just think about this. We shut down the country. We have to wear masks because it's an visible thing that's going around and you just breathe on somebody and they get it. You've seen all the ambulances, the people in the hospital and everything else. The politics that are going on, the food lines, the stay at home. Doesn't it feel like you're in some kind of a movie? It's crazy. No sports, no school, stay in your homes. It's almost surreal what we are going through right now. And looking at the season has just been, it's crazy. Zeke Elliott's fumbling the football. The Great Wall of Dallas is crumbled. It's come down like the Berlin Wall. Dak Prescott gets injured. Everybody in the NFC East is losing. We got unemployment through the roof and businesses failing and people die. It's just like, am I in a movie? Because I can't believe that was just, 7 months ago? 8 months ago? That I was literally leaving the Super Bowl after watching the game with 65, 70,000 people. Hard to believe. The Great Wall of Dallas has come down. Whew. All right. I don't know what else to say. You're up to date at least. Oh, I'll get to it later, but there was a Jason Whitlock sighting. We're going to kid because we love later. Yeah. All right. Got some more work to do, and then I'll be back.